Welcome to a special edition of the Jordan 411 Sports Show. In April and May of 2018, Jordan 411 Sports is hosting a sports equipment donation drive to support KidSport. KidSport is an organization that provides support to children in order to remove financial barriers that prevent them from playing organized sport. Jordan 411 visited the KidSport distribution warehouse to take a look firsthand at the storage facility and get an idea of what type of sports equipment is donated. Sorting and distribution of sports equipment is handled by KidSport partner, the Manitoba Aboriginal Sport and Recreation Council.
Holy, pretty good racket. Yeah. Man, you don't know what you can find in the dog.
Yeah, for sure.
With this visit, Jordan is hoping to bring awareness to KidSport and is looking to increase donations of used sports equipment. Every donation goes to help children that might not be able to otherwise participate in organized sport.
Especially in the fall time, that's where we get the bulk of like.
It's helping me about awareness too.
If you have used equipment that you would like to donate, you can do so by visiting one of the following locations in Winnipeg or contact KidSport at the website below. And now we join Jordan with a special interview.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Jordan 411 Sports Show, and we're finally back, and I'm here at KidSport Warehouse with Sunny and Jessica. And while I'm here, I'm starting the Wildmac Sports Equipment Drive, and this is where the donations will come, and I hope to get a lot of donations. First off, how did KidSport start?
KidSport started is because of the demand of the low-income families that they don't have the opportunity to play. And so what they did was that they wanted to give a donation drive give those opportunities for those kids that do not get the chance to play.
How does it feel for both of you to get the equipment and actually give it to kids?
Well, for me, we've been doing this for a while, and every time we do it, it feels really grateful, and we feel very humble that those kids go off and play and have a chance to have fun with their friends and family.
And how about for you?
For myself, I'm actually one to go pick up the equipment weekly at the arenas around the city. So seeing just the amount of contribution people want to make to children of the community and even northern Manitoba, it makes a big impact because first of all, it's not going into any garbage fill. It's going to be reused and placed into the homes and the children's hands who really need help to start something that can be really impactful in their lives.
How big is the need for youth sports equipment in Winnipeg?
Well, it's a huge need, right? We got a lot of schools that do want to do other programming outside of their schools, curriculums. And we do have a lot of people that do come from Indigenous communities and come into the city, and they need an opportunity to play. So it's a huge impact, especially in the city of urban.
Do you ever go watch kids play that you gave equipment to?
I have, actually. It was something to see, and they really have fun. Actually, my daughter played against one of the teams that we fitted the whole team.
Cool.
And it was good to see them out there and having fun, and that was the main thing of it, right?
How do you try and get awareness for KidSport?
Well, what we do is we have it on our website, www.masrc.com, and we have it on our Facebook page. We have a Twitter account. KidSport also has it on their website, along with their social media pages as well.
So do you get phone calls or emails that kids that people want to donate, or how does that work?
Absolutely, we have people that are interested and they will call our lines. We also, when we speak to the schools, Jessica mentioned that parents get involved and they want to know what's going on. So we leave our cards, we leave all of our informations to the best of our ability, right? So we do what we can.
Do you ever do a presentation at a school to raise awareness?
We do have, we do presentations. We also include it in our organization presentations. So we do provide it for everybody. We did the one for the Recreation Connections Conference, and we do have that component into there as well.
What's your number this year so far?
For what? For equipment?
For equipment.
So on the individual side, we had about 60 people that wanted equipment. So that varies from maybe one helmet, or for the max, I think we put 12 to 11 equipment. So that's on the individual part. The organization, we fit about maybe ranging from 100 to 250 sets of equipment.
I've been in there, fans, and pretty good in there. For you, Jessica, how hard is it to arrange to get people down here to give the equipment?
It depends on the organization. Are you asking to give us equipment or to give it to who needs it?
Yeah.
So it depends on where they're coming from. So we have communities in northern Manitoba who it's not easy to transport to them based on the seasons of the year. So it's hard. There's a lot of emails that happen to kind of coordinate, okay, we have your equipment ready, when will you be in the city, or who can we send it to in order to transfer it.
Have you ever sent it out there to one of those communities?
Yeah, we have. We've sent equipment to Red Sucker Lake, we sent it to Garden Hill, St. Therese, we sent it to Puckatawagan. Puckatawagan took a train. In the wintertime, those Island Lake regions, they would use the winter road, so they would come all the way down to Winnipeg and then come all the way back. The flights as well, we do flights. After the interview, the Shimada was going to come here and take the equipment and then fly it up there.
Okay.
So there's a lot of variations.
Have you ever went up there to see the results of your equipment?
I have been. When I first started, we gave equipment to the Easterville community, and in turn, we did a hockey clinic because we gave them equipment, and so we've seen that progress happening. And right now, Easterville, the Chemalawan community has a minor hockey teams. They have more than one team. They have multiple teams.
So you kind of started that team.
Absolutely.
Are you proud of that?
I'm always proud to see a lot of people play.
For you, Jessica, how does it feel managing all this? Managing the warehouse, managing all these people?
At the beginning, when I first started, I just started in January. When I first came into the warehouse, I was a little overwhelmed because it is a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of equipment. And so I kind of had to get a feel of what my role was to be. At first it was just kind of organize what's there and go through and make sure it's usable equipment. And now with Sunny's help, I've been able to kind of branch myself out and figure what does it mean when someone needs something for lacrosse or something for ringette or something, because I didn't play all of these sports when I was growing up. So his knowledge is very helpful for completing orders and making sure that
that's kind of good that you had that.
Absolutely.
How long have you been doing KidSport?
Since I started. So I started my practicum in 2013, and I was a full-time employee in 2014. So from 2014 till now, we've been doing this for a while.
Cool. When did you get this big warehouse?
I think it was here the whole time, I guess, because when we inherited from the KidSport, Manitoba KidSport, we just inherited it because they didn't have the best capacity for it. So we took it on as our own, and yeah, we had this here since then.
Do people ever come up to you on the street like, hey, I have stuff in my garage, how do I donate?
I wish that was the case, but we do, if people come, sometimes people will call us, sometimes people will come into our offices downtown and say like, hey, I got equipment here, what do I do? And they do drop it off at that time, or we'll tell them our locations in the city.
Speaking of where you drop it off, where can you drop it off?
Well, we have, I'm going to say 3 to 4 locations. One of them is at the Gateway Arena. The second one is at the River Heights Arena. One of them is in the Allard Arena. And then the other one is at the Canlan Iceplex Arena.
Okay.
So they do have the equipment, and we do take that as well. And then you could drop it off at our office.
Yeah. So that Gateway one's pretty close, might come on. And you can also do it at 757 Rose Street. You can come drop it off as well. When you first heard of what I was doing, what was your thoughts?
I thought that we need more people like you. There's a lot of people that do not have that opportunity to play, and what you're doing is really honorable to do that. And like I said, I know we have a lot of equipment, but we still need more for those communities.
Yeah. Do you think it will ever slow down? Like, will these low-income families eventually get equipment? Like, do you think you will need to have donations? Or?
I think it's going to be on a continual basis, right? We want to still keep those opportunities. Youth will keep growing, and then we'll need more equipment for those youth, right? So.
Okay. And do you donate? What's the youngest you can donate to, like age-wise?
As long as they can have the skills for a sport, then you can.
Okay. So even a 5-year-old?
Yeah, my 5-year-old plays soccer, so like we can still probably utilize that, right?
Do you give her stuff?
Well, we're okay right now, but if we need anything like for her soccer team, then that might be available as well, right? So.
When you first started, for both of you, did you really get the need for sports equipment in the community and surrounding communities?
In the beginning, we did not get any at the time because of we didn't have the promotion that were available. But now that we're established and where we can, people are talking like, hey, why don't you talk to KidSport, and then that's where we're getting more involved in that regards.
Okay, folks, remember to donate to KidSport. Honestly, I was only here for a little bit, but I feel really touched to see what the sport drive and the community and these guys can really do, and that warehouse in there, I felt really touched, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Please like and subscribe to Jordan's YouTube channel and follow him on Twitter.